Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, where I've been sitting here contemplating this image for a minute just to really get myself in the headspace, you know? Do you think he was born with the wrench? Is the wrench part of his body? Difficult questions. Anyway, there's some stuff, oh shit, well, railings are fake. In Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, railings are fake, and it's important to remember that, I think. So we can just drive right onto this wrench and then use the wrench as a ramp. And what else would a wrench be? Okay, let's see what's over here. We got some other stuff to do. Obviously, we're going to be going to a pizza zone or whatever, some kind of, you know. But for right now, wow, you really get some wicked air. What's up, Pico? Peachy, sorry. Beep boop, did you know? You can achieve a super boost if you press the acceleration button right after you start dashing forward. I think that might be what I did there. But if you press gas too early during the spin animation, the double boost will not work. Okay. That's interesting. I did not realize that. Yeah, I think that was it. Now that's curious. Okay, well that's obviously not the outcome we were hoping for. I guess I gotta go this way. That does seem, I mean, it seems like, oh shit, right. Did you know railings are fake? I feel like I heard that somewhere. Okay, well. I wonder, actually, yeah, you know what, hold on. Let me not do anything crazy here. Yeah, that's what that looks like if you don't accidentally super boost it. So I guess all I'm really getting out of, oh no, if we get up there, we get a golden rabbit and a gear. And I would like to have both of those things. Ideally. Now see, this is very curious. Checking facial traits. I'm sorry, but I cannot let you in. You must have some resemblance to Mario to enter. Okay, we could get like a Mario's face as a hat type situation going on. Oh, I see. The intended way to get up here is going to involve like a switch palette sort of situation. That said, we can probably get down onto that wrench. No. Okay. Shoot. Because that is definitely, well, is that too high? Can I? No, I'm not going to be able to get on top of these trees. But with a super boost, I wonder. Yes, with a super boost, I can get enough height. Okay, I do think the super boost is going to let us get to a lot of new and interesting places. Peachy, please teach me more. I need more. Did you know? While in midair, if you tap the acceleration button multiple times, you'll be able to slow down your fall and glide a little. I did not know that, actually. But tapping the acceleration button multiple times feels like it would result in less forward momentum than just holding it, though, right? We'll have to try it in a place where we have a little bit more space to achieve airtime, so I can actually like tell if something's happening. The rabbit's a little too high to reach. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Although, obviously, there's a lot of stuff we can do here in Arcade Panic. I suppose maybe we ought to at least try. Let's put our newfound skills to use and see if we can't work out some fun stuff to do. I do have a lot of coins. Hat World, do you have a Mario hat? He's not always wearing... Is he always wearing a hat? In any case, his hat's not really represented here. Alright. I go hold on to my money for now. Yeah, see, he's not wearing a hat there. Strike! Can you get a gear by striking every one of the lanes that has a ball in front of it, I wonder? Actually, I guess since the balls are not actually linked to the lanes as much as I thought they were, maybe you can get a strike in each of the lanes. Although I guess you only get 3 balls. Just like in real life. Get in there. Okay, probably the middle one is the only one that gives the gear. Alright, and it is possible that what I have been mistaking as a necessity for Switch Palaces is actually just, like, there's buttons somewhere that control the blocks, right? There we go. Continue to get strikes. You know, I'm actually, like, I'm in here. Oh, this is behind glass. I'm in here trying to get gears again instead of, like, going forward with the quote. Plot's a strong word to use, I'm sure, for whatever's going on here. But is there a good reason for me to be doing so? I guess it does say 53 of 65. There is something else to open up. Can I hold selection to zoom out? There we go. I tried to zoom out immediately using the Prince of Persia controls. Shockingly, it didn't work. So there's another hub world that's reached actually from Granny's Island, not from the lab. That's interesting. And that extra world has a ton of bonus screens. Okay. Well, I guess let's find 12 more gears. Seems like we could. Oh, see, this is interesting because I remember when we were near these spin out blocks before, just touching them while spinning out deleted them, but I guess that's only true if you're touching them like with the side of your car. Maybe we have to find a way to dash down at the ground. Very curious stuff. Alright, so if I land right on these... Nope. No effect. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Oh, I see. It's like a pachinko. Oh, damn it. It's like a pachinko kind of thing. Where we drop the ball deletes blocks. I was trying to guide it all the way to the end. But I guess that's not really the start. Well, here, let's delete the blocks on this side. Get it? Okay. And then we can just let it fall immediately here, right? Oh, I caught it inside. Well, no, I do need to give it something to walk on for a little while to get all the way to the leftmost bucket. Ah, shit. Can I get back up there? Okay. Ah, damn it. This is harder than it looks, because driving up this slope is not at all natural. Ah, hell. And it's really hard to move back enough in the air to not hit the slope. Once you're moving up the slope, yeah, like, okay, if I go up this way, I can probably go up the slope without necessarily hitting the button. Like once you're driving on the slope, it's really hard to get up high enough to get yourself steady without landing on the button again. Oh, too early? Okay, the game's being quite generous. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, now another question is, of course, does anything happen if the ball... Ah, shoot. Maybe the idea is that I'm supposed to be putting myself, like, forward onto this observation deck, but I'm so worried about overshooting it. Yeah, that is way easier, though. So what happens if it rolls all the way to the end? Unclear. But here's a couple of easy gears. And then I think actually let's go down the leftmost one. Because that's the one that was hardest to guide the ball to. And so if we're gonna get like a reward, it'll be down here. Oh, it just kills you. Actually what happens is you die. Alright, well that's colorful. I guess we're done with the pachinko machine part of today's experiment. Here, I'm gonna die to reset this. There we go. We're doing a lot more bowling than I had expected. When I bought the game, I said to myself, you know, I bet there's no bowling at all. And look at me, here with all this egg on my face. Oh hey, we found the cartridge. Cool. Does it make sense that it should be here? I don't... Like, this is a place where there are video games, but certainly this is not the kind of video games that you expect. Is there any... We could take a jump onto that. Let's head this way. There's definitely at least one visible gear in this direction. Monster cars are not paying attention to their surroundings, which is pretty great news for us. Although we were supposed to do that with a bowling ball, apparently. Ah. All right. It turns out it's not that dangerous, because, you know, you can jump in the air, which removes most of the chance of failure. So how do we even get a bowling ball over here? It doesn't feel like... Okay, I think what we need to do... Let's jump over this railing, I guess. What we need to do is be on this button. Oh, shit. Well, that's embarrassing. And I guess I just push this one the old-fashioned way. When you roll a ball that is as wide as the whole formation of the pins, it turns out to be pretty remarkably easy to get a strike. I think we just figured out like a pretty solid hack for bowling. I can't believe nobody's ever come up with before. Alright, so I see a couple of gears back this way. I think we probably just want to... Actually, I probably want to activate this checkpoint before we do anything else. Nope. Platforms that are largely rounded are always going to be a problem for this vehicle. For this entire method of platforming. Okay, and then we don't actually want to... I might be able to do this with just a super boost. Nope, not quite. It's fine. We just gotta jump twice. Is all. There's definitely stuff up on top of that purple shape up there. There's another gear, you know, and there's another up on top area over here as well. We should definitely check this out. There's sort of a similar jumping thing on this side, but it doesn't lead anywhere useful, it doesn't look like. How do we get on top of this? Is there an obvious way from this side? And then with this one, we did the... I think we did the inner lane with this one. Okay, I think we have now gotten a strike in all 5 lanes. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder, can I get up on top of this exhaust pipe thing from down here? It looks a little... It looks like a lot of height. We'd have to find a lot of height. I'm wondering if I can get on top of the ball stand here. It's hard to move with this level of precision, though. I think that's still probably a no. These are not trivial to drive up, but they might not, you know, might not be impossible. The biggest concern is that they're a little bit narrower than my wheelbase is. Oh, so close. I think I can do that. I think it will actually benefit me to be on one where the giant muffler on the wall is less in the way. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So we are gonna have to figure this out here. For real though. Alright, what can I see? Not very much. The idea is just that you do a really let fly off of this thing, and then... No, wow, that's not even close. Maybe I didn't get the super dash right? I'm reasonably sure that's the super dash. And it's not getting us... It's like not even an appreciable fraction of the height that we need. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that then. Maybe there's some way to... Okay, how high is the bounce off of this? Still not very good, honestly. Yeah, we're not getting even kind of close. Alright, I'm gonna give up on that one for now. That definitely feels like... That feels like I'm missing some critical tech. Just think we could probably make it over to the arcade zone driving on this pipe, though. Very fucking carefully. Wow, look at how hard that teddy bear thing is going, and also how incredibly bloodshot its eyes are. I wonder where it finds the energy. Let's maybe not mess with this right now. Can I get that? Yes, here we go. Boy, it sure is a good thing that every object in this, every sentient thing in this universe hates us. Hi. Yeah, our arcade machines run on gasoline. The new green oil altered some of them. I see. I mean, that's extremely rad, right? This is what it is. The tribulations of a gamer. Wow, we get some very serious air. I wonder if that's the move, if that's how you're supposed to get on top of things way out in the other room, is just get yourself blown up. Okay, we're getting pretty close to full collection here. And there's definitely a bunch of buttons and stuff. So if I just let the missiles run right into me, they bounce me up when they hit me. I don't have to do any like shenanigans where I jump on top of them. Well, sometimes. Okay, I guess it's worth noting that they're kind of like aiming downward as they're approaching me. What are you, just done? Did you run out? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm actually switching off the one machine, it looks like. Alright, maybe not. Alright, we got ourselves our new level. Thanks to the power of the gears, the portal to Maurizio's city has turned on. Do we want to go back to the lab? I think not right this second. There's still some good to do out here. I just barely made that. I thought for a second there that the goal of this area was going to be to actually get out to one of those dancing bear prisons, which is an interesting idea in itself. No, so who doesn't want to go to dancing bear prison? I guess there's some... You know what? Never mind. I'm going to not admit that I know that dancing bear is the name of any other kind of thing, and that way we just don't have to worry about that whole idea. Is there... Wait. I was back over here. Okay, it looked like there was a gear floating in the distance. I guess maybe it was the glow of the gear that we already got, and it's just not. It wasn't undrawn because it wasn't really. I don't know. Oh dear. Well. I was thinking that perhaps there was some way to get across from the very tip top of this thing that is now behind us, which we knew had stuff on it. We could see that from a distance. Over to the high area up there, but I think that's pretty obviously not the case at this point. So I am still just kind of at a loss. I guess there's one more thing that we could check. Like, what if there's a way around the side that leads up somewhere? Do we see anything? Shoot. Well, the answer is no. I didn't see anything at all while I was a little distracted, maybe, but okay, pretty sure there's nothing along that side. Let's try the other side. Yeah, also looking like nothing. I'm gonna try jumping off of something kind of tall here and doing that float maneuver. Okay, so the car kind of jiggles in the air when you tap gas a lot. I don't see it making things. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there was a brief little like floating moment in there. It doesn't seem to me like it gets us any distance beyond the distance that we get from just holding forward, honestly. All right, let's head back to the lab. Now, we still don't know how to actually access the new. I'm assuming that any portal to a new world at this point is going to be behind the spike hallway. Hold on, I forgot we got that the cartridge. Let's go quick, just have a quick look. I mean, obviously, the mechanics for Crazy Taxi are basically in here already. And I'm assuming this is just going to be a mode that's focused on that. In this level, there are no gears to collect. Survive as much as you can by transporting clients. Trying to make some crazy money. It's been a little while since I played Crazy Taxi. I don't remember exactly what the announcer sounded like.
Nice.
Oh, this is cool. So there definitely are ratings other than psychotic, which is a thing we have sadly learned. No. We found the first place in the whole game where railings are real. Alright, I'm not going to pick anybody else up. I'm not really interested in continuing here. I'm just having a look around.
Time extended.
It's a really cool map. And I appreciate that there is a crazy taxi mode in here. Oh, I wonder if you get something if you deliver beyond a certain threshold. No, I'm good. We don't need to do that. Okay, there is yet another portal to open. At 80 gears. But let's move on to the next world at least. It should be pizza time, which we had a little bit of a glance at already. Low total gear count, kind of a nightmare to be inside of, though. Yeah, like that's very bad. Not badly executed, but bad for my, like, brain to see that there and know that that exists. None of this stuff is particularly Mario. Again, I mean, maybe the pasta? Listen, I'll tell you, if I could take a hat without losing my arms, I would. I absolutely would. I shouldn't have taken this guy, right? We should have gone for the new person that was just a little bit beyond. Okay, what about you? I'm more of a slow food type of guy. Pizza's been interpreted as fast food over time, but the best one is the traditional one. Those pizza men run so fast. Oh, okay. Okay, you didn't want to ride, you just wanted to talk to me. Hey, they need me at Tonino's Pizzeria. They want to hire me. They say I have the qualities to satisfy the client's tastes. What a compliment, right? My future is bright. Okay, this is a different pizzeria that is this way. That was probably not the best way to do that. Also, I saw an inclined rock there that could probably have saved us some time. But we still got psychotic. They said I'm needed to fill some pizza boxes. I would never have thought this was your job. Guess I'll work directly with those who make the pizza. Who knows? Haha. Indeed. Sir, you seem to be missing a lot of your face. I must reach the nearest Mario's Pizza. Many of my brothers have disappeared. Maybe Mario's pizza chefs can help me find them. Everyone knows that pizza shops love pizza men. They will help me for sure. This is a grim fucking setting. I was not really expecting this when we launched into this level. Okay, right here. Still managed the psychotic. Thanks, I finally got here. Time to investigate. All my brothers disappeared on the first day of work, but I don't think it has any correlation with the case. He's already missing his face, you know? All right, what's up? What is your deal, dude? Hello, noble knight. I'm the Pizza King. Welcome to my realm. There seems to be an issue with those green gears that you are also looking for. They are indeed altering the composition of some pizza slices behind me. Can you please help me get all the pizza slices? Yeah, I can. All right, I can do that. Possibly. Turns out this is a little bit more challenging than I was expecting it to be. Whatever, it's good. We're fine. How are we gonna get that one? I guess this isn't such a hop. Yeah, that's doable. No. No! I almost saved it. Pizza King, you got to give me another chance, man. Also, I am plundering your royal treasury, but it's payment for the job. This way you don't have to bill me. It's not like an invoicing situation. Can I tell you? I kind of hate invoicing. When I started working on YouTube, I did not think it was the kind of job where there was going to be a lot of paperwork involved. And there's not a lot of paperwork, but it ain't none.
Time extended.
All right, where are the rest of the pizza slices? I hate that. I didn't really clock the thigh highs until just now. That's a situation. That's a whole thing that's occurring. Okay, so I guess we want to... There we go. Super boost to there, and then probably the same deal here. Okay, not bad, actually. Thank you, my brave knight. Thanks for bringing me all the corrupted pizza slices. I shall now reward you with your long-awaited gear. Make good use of it. He's basically just like handing me a thing that was radioactive and destroying his kingdom. This is much less about rewarding me than it is about getting this thing the hell away from him, I suspect. But whatever, it's fine. I don't know how to do a voice for a person who's just a giant nose. Buongiornissimo, I need your help placing some pepperoni on the pizza over there. Can you help me out? Be quick, or the pizza will get cold, and you'll faint for some reason. You seem to have too much time, though. Let me sync it with our... Oh, god damn it. All right. Okay, so I did jump over some pepperoni there. I wonder if that's going to be a huge problem.
Time extended.
Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. We almost got there. We almost got there on the first run, the first attempt. We can make this happen. I'm gonna miss pizza. I'm gonna miss pepperonis on the very first. Just terrible. Oh, these little monster cars really suck ass. I just didn't get credit for that pepperoni over there, but I think need to get credit for it. I almost made it, but this is super doable. Absolutely doable. I need a little smoother with the turns, I think, is the biggest problem.
Time extended.
It doesn't help that a lot of the pepperonis are like really finicky. The area for scoring them is much smaller than the graphic is, it seems like. Come on. Ah, that's really annoying. Come on. It does feel like after the first time that should probably be a single button press interaction, right? Okay, well, I'm just gonna drive off the side here. I was like, I don't know, maybe we can switch up and repeat the bottom part of the path early. But yeah, like the problem is if you slow down at all to do a better job of steering, the monster cars make it pretty difficult to keep up with your stuff. So you got to do this. The turns have to be the right turns, but at incredible speed. And you know, like sometimes you get just no credit for a pepperoni that you did touch. Sometimes several times, as we saw there. Okay, I think we actually got all that.
Time extended.
Alright, dropped a couple here, and I don't think they're going to be retrievable. No! So close! So close. We got this. We got this. Yeah, you have enough time to do a little bit of a repair lap if some of the stuff doesn't go down super smoothly.
Time extended.
And I think that's maybe a better solution, at least for the parts where the monster cars are, than trying to turn around and get the pepperonis. Okay, ooh. What do you mean timeout? I did it. Wait, what do you mean timeout? I was done. I'm just gonna reset. Maybe you have to get back to the chef afterward? I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't boost while I was on the ramp. Okay, I'm getting so much worse at this. We're gonna give this one more try and then I'm gonna bail on it for the moment because it's, like I said, I seem to be getting worse at it. I don't think I got credit for everything there.
Time extended.
But why did I do that? Why did I boost there? I didn't need to boost there. Alright. We can come back here and get... Nope, that's shoot. We can come back here and get this one later if we decide we really need it, because it's not that hard to get. But I'm definitely having a little bit of a frustration with it right now. So we haven't figured out what to do with the fuel pumps yet. Hi, little guy. Can I bait them into charging into a fuel pump? Is that the idea? It doesn't look like it. He definitely hit that fuel pump and it didn't do anything, so. Whatever the point is, it's not that. Alright, there's still quite a lot of gears left, supposedly. Oh, well, there's one over there.
Time extended. Reset.
Ow. Okay, there's a little side area down here, although it looks like there's nothing actually down here. It looks like the only purpose of that is to give you a little bit of a lip if you fall off, which is a level of kindness and restraint I'm not necessarily used to from this game. Alright, can we get up a little bit higher here? I don't think this is gonna work. Well, that was actually really close. Ah, shoot. But if you're standing too close to them when you attempt it, you delete the blocks. Okay, I have to admit to being pretty surprised by that. I was not expecting the double jump to be nearly high enough. So there's a bunch of tall... What is the gold thing over on that? I guess let's go find out if we can. There we go. I'm trying to stay on the curved or the slanted surface here. No, damn it. It's really, really hard to land on those accurately and then, like, immediately come to a stop. You gotta be holding forward, otherwise you slide off the back of the thing. But it's so easy to go the other way, too. And if you're not landing aligned correctly, holding forward just makes you fly off the side. This is tough. No, okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. That was not the super... Almost. Oh dear, okay. My wheels never actually, like, clung to the surface there. I was sliding down it on my nose. Well, I don't know for sure that that's even a thing that's worth having. I can't tell what it is, honestly. Like, obviously, I think it's just a treasure chest, actually, now that I get closer. And the one down on the left is a safe, and obviously that's like a lot of money or whatever, but I don't think I care about a lot of money as a matter of course at this point. Okay, the lip of the terrain here is not actually valuable. Yeah, alright. What's your deal, sir? I'm kind of out of my area. I need to get back to my pizzeria. Why is everybody here is so bloodshot? I mean, I guess we've mentioned the extraordinary amount of energy everybody seems to have. I guess that's probably the answer. Shit. Come on, make it over. Ah, no. I'm sorry, sir. We're going to the ocean. I did not super boost over that ramp correctly. Oh, see, that's interesting. Okay, this is for sure not how you're supposed to get to this. I kind of went in through the end of it, but the important thing is we got it. Okay, more pepperoni placement. Yep, okay. Let's see how this one goes.
Time extended.
Well, that was like 1,000 times easier. Hi. Okay, you do have to get back to the chef. Yeah, that makes the other one even harder, actually. The difficulty difference between those is remarkable. Really, really extraordinary. I am the Pizza King Evangelist. Praise the Pizza King. We need more pizza to eat. The Pizza King has promised to increase the pizza production by 9,000%. Pizza, pizza. Okay.
Time extended.
All right, I get you. I see where you're coming from. Just being in here is kind of giving me a headache. Good work, Possum. So yeah, like this. If this isn't a Switch Palace thing, then we need to figure out where the button is that turns on those blocks. Where would there be a big, weird block button? I don't even know what kind of person I just ran over. What on earth was their head supposed to be?
Time extended.
How would we even begin to... Oh, okay, well. How would we even begin to know where the button would be? Okay, this is gonna lead around to that. Can I just... Yes, yes I can.
Time extended.
What about you? Do you know where the button is? Mamma mia, how good is living here? You know, pizza is a great, but have you ever heard of Tarali? That's the end of the okay, that's the end of the conversation. Is Tarali's probably a real thing, right? Maybe. Or maybe I am missing a meme. I guess if we're trying to find a button, potentially, we could do a lot worse than just like getting up somewhere high and looking for it. So why don't we give this some of this? Ah shit, I did the thing again. Oh whatever, we can just get up on top of the slanted building here. You know, I probably don't need a big maneuver. I could probably just do the double jump will get us where we're going. Trusty double jump. Can we get up from here is the question.
Time extended.
Maybe. I think there's a gear up there. Okay, well, it's not the button we were looking for, but it's certainly something. You know, maybe the button's over there. You're supposed to get there by doing like this kind of thing. Maybe not. Well, you know, maybe the button's just for returning. That's my point. I don't know. We were not even kind of close on that. Yeah, we would need more than one more whole dash. And there's no way to get the timing tighter to that degree. There is another... there's another button thing over there. Yeah, I just don't see how to toggle these blocks. Ah, no, ah, damn it. All right, a little bit of a shortcut there. I didn't actually get my boost until I was on the flat part, I think. Also, that was a very bad attempt at a super boost, which I did get the first time. But it seems like is necessary. Yeah, I keep pressing it too early. There you go. It kind of looks like the thing in the middle that's grayed out. Did I really get up there already? Oh no, it looks grayed out because it's a safe. Jesus Christ. This game is stressing me out, y'all.
Time extended.
Huh. I'm not sure what I did. It seemed like I got close to it and I was gonna try to jump on it. But then before I could try to jump on it, another car hit me, I think. Well, if they can, in fact, just be destroyed. I guess I like made contact with it while off the ground. Maybe that's all it was. So there's at least one more of those to pick up. Is there another one in this upper part of town? Because if so, we're actually like, we're very close. Yeah, there totally is one. So that means the only gear left is the one on the distant island then. And then obviously there are gears in subscreens, like the very difficult pizza game. Huh. Boy, that car is down there and it is angry. I did that thing where I start moving forward too early because I'm just eager to get forward momentum. Here we go. Maybe one of the easiest rabbits we've ever seen.
Extended.
Okay, well, I think we've done actually really good work here. Where are we at on the next? We need 4 gears for the next world. And we have a whole level available now that we haven't touched at all. So I guess that'll be the thing. It would be cool to be able to figure out what the movement mechanic is that we're missing for traversing some of the bits that we've seen here. But honestly, at some point we'll run into a robot who will just tell us, right? Another... Is there a house around here with a roof that's angled in that direction? Because, you know, I would kind of like to grab that rabbit while it's here and while I'm thinking about it. There's a lot of slopes, but not a lot of slopes that are going that way. I guess you would just do it from that high point over there. I gotta say, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I cannot figure out how the weird little like puffing thing the car does when you mash gas in the air is supposed to give you any distance. It seems like it slows you down, if anything. Although, you know, there's evidence to suggest that maybe I'm not the most expert operator of this car. This distance looked a lot less. It's a lot shorter from the other side. Yeah, alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. Yeah, and there's no ramps around here that are pointed in the right direction, I don't think. Well, you know what? Actually, maybe. Let me try that again. Come on. I think that was kind of close. With a well-aimed dash in the air, I think that might work, actually. And you get a little bit more super speed time on the ramp than that. I hit the button when I was too high up. Oh, very close. Okay, I think it's something like that. I'm not going to stress about it too much. I think let's go ahead and just jump back to the lab. We need 4 more gears. They should be pretty easy to find given that we have a whole level to search for them. And here it is, I guess. That's going to be it for us for today. When you come back next time, I suppose it's finally time to engage with this parody. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Come back next time to wreck up some Tosla, and we'll see you then.